Sometimes I really love how President Trump addresses a crisis. This is one of those times. This morning, he tweeted out a 4-word order today to Republicans and anyone getting in the way of immigration reform: stop wasting their time. He's referring to trying to get bipartisan immigration reform through Congress before the November midterm elections. Here's the complete quote: "Republicans should stop wasting their time on immigration until after we elect more senators and congressmen women in November. Dems are just playing games, have no intention of doing anything to solve this decades-old problem. We can pass great legislation after the red wave. Trump is right on this. It is a huge waste of time trying to get this through when Republicans don't have the votes to do it yet." Of course, Mitch McConnell could change the voting rules and go to 51 in the Senate, and that would handle this probably. But what are the chances of that these days? Not good, so Trump's logic here is very sound. Given, as a PR move, it doesn't look as compassionate as the Dems are demanding on the separation of children from illegal alien parents and guardians at the border. But frankly, nothing would be good enough for the left except totally open borders and an end to ICE and the prosecution of those that break the law. That's communism, and that's not going to happen. It may alienate some moderates and independents, but Trump's base will love this. And they will love it because the House failed to pass the Freedom Caucus-supported Goodlatte bill because of opposition from RINO moderates. You know, Paul Ryan's foot soldiers.The bill was a compromise that would have given DACA recipients legal status. It would have also ended chain migration, eliminated the visa lottery, and funded the president's border wall. Ryan wasn't game for that, as he supports illegal immigration. Republicans should stop wasting their time on immigration until after we elect more senators and congressmen women in November. Dems are just playing games, have no intention of doing anything to solve this decades-old problem. We can pass great legislation after the red wave. Donald J. Trump, at Trump, June 22, 2018. Trending: Fonda just got devastating news after his sick fantasies about Barron. Enjoy where you're headed. From the Center for Immigration Studies, the Ryan bill offers amnesty and a path to citizenship for an estimated 2 million direct beneficiaries. This includes an estimated 1.9 million aliens believed to be potentially eligible for the proposed amnesty, which has the same basic qualifying criteria as President Obama's Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals (DACA) program, arrived in the United States before 2007 while under age 16, continuous presence for at least 5 years, and present illegally in June 2012. This population includes those who could have but did not apply for DACA or who were too young to apply. The Ryan amnesty also includes a group that is brand new to the amnesty debate: adult sons and daughters of certain guest workers who arrived while younger than 16, who have lived in the United States for 10 years, and who are too old to qualify for green cards or temporary visa renewals. These are adults whose parents were admitted more than 10 years ago as temporary non-immigrants in one of 3 categories: treaty traders, investors, E category, specialty occupations, H-1B, and intra-company transferees, L. All of these categories have been controversial because of fraud and/or displacement of American workers. Based on official statistics on the number and ages of temporary visa holders admitted in the relevant years, I estimate that approximately 300,000 aliens could qualify for amnesty in this category. The Ryan bill preserves the largest chain migration categories, unlimited spouses and parents of naturalized citizens, and eliminates other chain categories, adult married sons and daughters of naturalized citizens and siblings of naturalized citizens, and the visa lottery. These numbers are reserved for use by amnesty beneficiaries and employment-based applicants. After these applicants are accommodated, the lottery and adult married sons and daughters categories are eliminated, resulting in an annual reduction of 78,400 green cards. Meanwhile, the additional green cards from the large amnesty and the additional chain migration would cause an annual increase of about 220,000. The result is a net increase of 2.12 million green cards over 15 years, 3.3 million amnesty plus chain beneficiaries minus 1. 18 million fewer chain and lottery green cards. In contrast, the alternative bill, known as the Goodlatte bill, H.R. 4760, includes a more limited amnesty and deeper cuts to chain migration. The Goodlatte amnesty would be available to about 700,000 aliens who received work permits and deportation protection under President Obama's DACA program. The amnesty does not include a direct path to a green card or citizenship, so beneficiaries would not be able to sponsor family members. Therefore, there would be no chain migration resulting from the amnesty. In addition, the Goodlatte bill would eliminate several large chain migration categories and the visa lottery. The categories eliminated, after 1 year, would be adult sons and daughters of naturalized citizens and permanent residents, and siblings of naturalized citizens. In addition, the category for parents of naturalized citizens would be replaced with a temporary visa for parents, although the parents of naturalized amnesty beneficiaries would not qualify. Together, these provisions would reduce legal immigration by approximately 138,000 per year, accounting for the 1-year grandfathering of chain green cards. This would result in a net decrease of about 1.23 million green cards over 15 years, 138,000 times 14 years minus 700,000 amnesty beneficiaries. The Goodlatte bill would have resulted in a net decrease in green cards of 1.23 million over the next 15 years because it offers a much smaller amnesty and makes prompt, deep cuts to chain migration categories. Downtrend points out that Ryan and his attendant RINO moderates now plan to pursue a compromise bill that the center notes would result in a net increase of 12 million more green cards through amnesty and chain migration over the next 15 years. That's an open borders invasion, plain and simple. It is absolutely unacceptable, and the wall would not be part of it either. President Trump does not intend to compromise with Paul Ryan, and the RINO's. Good for him. It's really tough to make any meaningful progress when you not only have Democratic leftists against you, but members of your own party led by Paul Ryan. This is why a number of Republicans want to forcibly oust Ryan and install the Freedom Caucus's Jim Jordan as Speaker of the House. I applaud President Trump for having a strong, reasoned stance here and basically telling Republicans to strengthen their hand before they make their move.